multitasking, and perhaps better than Leta in terms of multitasking. Stork keeping the harassment up on the right side, stopping the gas flow. It will be helpful, certainly, against the building of all these tanks and science vessels. And like I said, Leta's vultures are so deadly that, these number of tanks right here could be enough to do a lot of hurt. Oh, look at this, though. Stork is not going to be just playing defense. He's once again going forward. Nice diffusing there of the mines, but... yeah, I mean, I said uh-oh because this is going to be hard for him to do. Leta, it's hard to attack an entrenched position like that. I mean, without a recall to draw units away or a stasis, it's nearly impossible. Some Storm would be nice too at this point, obviously, but I think right now that might be just not what he has time for or resources for. And also this map is very open, so perhaps Storm is less useful, of course, due to the fact that it's just so spread out and there's not that many chokes or bottlenecks. Look at this. Stork right now with a stasis. He's trying to do it again. Is he going to be able to wipe out the tanks is the question. Or is this little comeback going to be just for naught? He's really committing to it this time. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, man. I was saying beautiful EMP. But Stork manages to get a huge stasis off. But look at this, though. Just a few Dragoons left. I'm not sure they're enough. He does manage to kill some of the vessels. And Stork just has used up all of his units. On the other hand, if he can get another wave of reinforcements here, it's all going to be out these reinforcements. Yeah, he's not going to be able to catch the stasis units. I don't think he will. He doesn't have enough. I think Leta wins the battle of reinforcements to defend the stasis units. Still a kind of, I guess, a kind of a draw there in that battle. Both sustained good damage and both did good damage to the other. I'm a little surprised that Stork has not done that recall yet. Waiting for like a double recall somewhere, best style. I think Stork ahead right now by one base. I like to say, yeah, one base. Which is standard at this point. Leta right now, look at this. Getting attacked against Stork, once again going for it very aggressively here. I don't know if that's the best idea, because he just lost a ton of units. And he just, oh man, he lost one of his bases down there. I think now he's about at parity, which is obviously not a good thing for Stork. So Stork with some DTs. He's hoping basically Leta doesn't, get scanned there. Nope, it's gone. But Stork once again, like I said, getting assailed at that 6.5. That is a critical position, obviously, because it's two bases for him. And these two DTs, see, the problem is, I mean, they're just gonna get scanned and killed. Right now, it looks like there was some kind of drop also there. So Stork has to clean it up, and he just manages to. Leta showing his multitasking, of course. And now here comes a strong push. Now there is a choke point there for Leta to work, for Stork to work with rather. He could get a big stasis off, but there's nothing there for Stork actually. This is going to be really bad, this situation here. There's just so many units there. Stork needs to get some perfect magic use here. One of the Arbiters goes down. That's going to be very, very bad. And there's no Storm, obviously. I think Stork may be regretting that, not going for that tech route at this point. Well, certainly I see the reasons not to, by the way. Everything is an opportunity cost in StarCraft, and, it's pretty damn expensive to get that many Templar. Although Jangi certainly would have, I'd say. Different playing styles. Anyway, looks like Stork's going to come in with a flank attack. Is going to be enough? I don't know. I'm not sure also the status of that Nexus, if it's going to go down or not. Stork using the Arbiter's cloak to great effect here. The tanks have basically not been able to hit most of those front units. So Stork is going to defend. I'm not sure. I think the Nexus is still up. Yeah, it's still up. So Stork defends barely. 1-2 attack. 1 armor, 2 attack for Leta. I believe it's probably similar for Stork, maybe +3 attack. We're going to see. Stork right now diffusing some mines, and once again, I think Stork is falling behind though at this point. We're going to have to see him pull off some strong stuff here, basically. Leta's picking up another base, a mineral there at the 12 o'clock, also at the inside 12 o'clock. Leta definitely keeping his economy up, and that's very important. Oh, look at this. Ouch. Stork trying to pick a mineral only, and Leta pulling his magic again with his vultures. Very nice. And, notice how he controls his vultures, not to attack the Dragoons, but to get the critical probes. It takes a pro to be able to do this and the rest of the things that they do. It looks like, oh man, more vultures getting, okay, looks like he can't stand there. Yeah, the vultures are going to go down, but certainly they've done enough damage there. Now, Leta, of course, needs to actually make a ground push count. But, I mean, honestly, I'd say he's making them count enough because he's managed to expand, and he's hurting Stork's economy, and he's being more effective, cost-effective. I think Stork needs those recalls. I mean, it's surprising, and this one might be finally for the first recall of the game. We'll see if it is. It looks like it probably is setting up. I think it's going to get through, too. There's just not enough. There we go. First recall. It goes in. The Arbiter goes down, but Stork finally gets it in. SCV is just going for the fight there. I think the Dragoons should win, and then maybe take down the command center. Stork getting attacked at that back base, but it's not that useful for Leta. Stork didn't have much in the way of resources there anyway. It looks like the Dragoons actually have to micro. There's a lot of SCVs there. Dragoons only deal 10 damage per shot, of course. It looks like the SCVs are going to have to retreat, though. They're all going to die. This expansion going down is only a gas, mineral only, so it's not going to hurt Stork greatly. We're going to see Stork now moving in the middle. Good stasis there. Managing to catch that critical science missile. There's a huge clump of tanks. Is he going to have enough for a stasis there? It's going to be critical if he can get that. Is he doing it? Where is that stasis? Where's the storm? No! Stork, Dino Toss about to go extinct. Ouch. Wow, that was like that's like just an asteroid coming from space 65 million years ago, and Stork the Dino Toss looks like he just went extinct right there. Just not enough for a stasis, nor magic, no other magic, obviously, no storm. That was such a juicy clump of tanks, and now Leta with a huge advantage in terms of resources, in terms of units. That was a big fail from Stork. And the Dino Toss may be going down here. He's got his tiny attack force here, trying to distract. But look at Leta. He's managed to win that pivotal battle. He's going to really take advantage of his victory by just going for an attack. Stork has nothing. And he is going to lose this game at this point, I think. Unless he manages to do this to every base, but I don't think he will. If it comes to an elimination game, Leta will win. Stork just Stork has fewer bases. I mean, he's got minerals at some of them, but I think Leta's just got better ground army. He's just been able to roll into the main, in fact, of Stork. I mean, Stork cannot deal with this. Although Leta, look at this, playing a little sloppily with his tanks. But, Stork right now has a tiny force. Leta has a much bigger force, and that's going to determine it, really. Stork losing a couple goons there. Leta managing to take out the entire base there, finally microing these tanks also, so he's systematically dismantling Stork here. Stork seriously with a heroic recovery of sorts, and then in the end, though, still unable to win. Leta playing awesome. Of course, let's not call it too early, guys, because I sometimes do that. I like to, obviously make my predictions known. Stork not out of this game yet, but certainly, once again, at a disadvantage. Leta, though, he has to make that bigger army count, and right now, he's kind of stuck at that 6 for some reason. Looks like there's Stork's first-person view here. He's got maybe 2 mining bases left. He does have a decent army now, and he's probably going to have to, saturate some of these minerals. That's the problem. He's only got about 600 minerals, 500 gas in the bank. This is, this is a normal view. I'm interested in seeing what Leta's got. Leta picking up that right side again. All the minerals on the sides are getting used up now that we enter the 26th minute here. So this game might enter a period where they're fighting for just a couple of bases. But like I said, Leta has been a little bit procrastinating here with his units at the Siskox position. There's nothing there for an attack. I think he should have rolled out by now and try to pick off one of the other bases, like that mineral only, the new one for Stork, which is on that middle area right now, the middle left, bottom left, I guess. Leta has managed to pick off one more base here. Also fairly low on minerals, but I mean, even though it was low on minerals, it still had them. It was still producing stuff for Stork. It was giving him that trickle of resources, and Leta is just killing them one by one. Stork right now with basically just one, I think he's only got one base with minerals. That's that inside one. With the mineral only. And Leta, I mean, this large force here has been just chilling. Stork has a larger force in the middle, actually. I think he's basically expending his last resources for these. And he needs to make a count, of course. That is going to be hard to assail, though. Just so many mines there. And he needs a perfect stasis. Is he going to get it this time? There's a couple of tanks that could be stasis. Uh-oh. I think it got it. The